Good morning, gang. Happy Monday morning. So here we are. It's the end of July already. Unbelievable. This year's flying by so fast. Though it can't go fast enough to be November 2024, I'll tell you that much. So a lot of times we talk about here, and many other channels talk about, in the event that the world goes topsy-turvy, which looks increasingly possible every day, whose side would the military be on? Whose side would the police force be on? Right? We ask that question all the time. Would the military stand up for their oath and defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic? Which obviously that's what we have as a domestic terrorist in the White House right now. But what about the police? Okay, let's start there. Are the police going to enforce the inevitably illegal orders to lock us down, to go into martial law, to do whatever that this corrupt administration chooses to do? Yeah, well, they're working on making sure that's taken care of too. If you saw what happened in Illinois over the weekend, J.B. Pritzker, who is the donut-eating fat bastard who is running the state there, not that Illinois is just completely foobar, and remind you, I'm originally from Chicago, will never go back. Pritzker has now signed into law a plan that allows illegal aliens that have work permits, and Joe is handing those out like candy, okay, to become police officers in Illinois, okay, to become deputies, to become the sheriff, to become special policemen, which in other words means government employees, working in the state capitol or anything of the sort. So imagine this. You're driving down the road and you're doing 60 miles an hour. That's a 55 mile an hour speed limit. You're potentially going to get pulled over and given a ticket by somebody who has committed a far greater crime than you have, as they have committed a federal offense in entering this country illegally. But J.B. Pritzker has now given this illegal alien the authority to tell you, the American citizen, that you have to pay for his housing, for his cell phone, for God knows what, because he's going to write you a ticket for going 5 miles an hour over the speed limit. That's where we've got to. Folks, I don't care if you're conservative, liberal, moderate, whatever. We have to get these traitors like Pritzker, like Gavin Newsom, like Kathy Hochul out of government. They are destroying this country from the bottom up. They say trickle-down economics doesn't work. Trickle-up criminality doesn't work either. And that's what we've got going on here. Anybody notice how the illegals, I'll use that term every time, illegal alien, illegal alien, illegal alien, suck on it, social media, okay? Notice how they have more rights than we do in our own country, okay? Whether you are a born in the United States U.S. citizen or a naturalized citizen, this is your country, not their country. They have zero rights legally under federal law in this country. I don't give a crap what the potato in chief says, or all the mush for brains Democrat congressmen. Oh, we have to do something nice for the illegals. No, we don't. That's why they're called illegals. Okay, don't give me this undocumented people or whatever crap, like birthing person or chest feeding person. Stop with the bullshit. Okay, that's a woman. This is what's going on. You can now be charged and fined based on the actions by somebody who doesn't even belong in this country. Okay? That's just one part that happened over the weekend. Anybody catch what's supposed to happen today? Okay. Devon Archer, Hunter Biden's former business partner, is supposed to testify in a closed door session, meaning the press is not going to be allowed in there. The people, no witnesses to this, just Congress. In a closed door session in front of the House Oversight Committee to basically testify against Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and tell Congress how corrupt these two actually are. Okay? Amazingly, yesterday, the Democrat Department of Justice, yes, it's very politicized. I don't care how you talk. It's Biden's Gestapo, Biden's SS. It's the law enforcement arm of whatever Joe says it is. Okay, remember, the same one that thinks that we need to indict Donald Trump for jaywalking. But Devon Archer has a potential prison sentence awaiting him for 1 year and 1 day for defrauding some Indian community. All right, Devon Archer is not a upstanding citizen. Let's put it this way. But that shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. After all, he has been best friends with Hunter Biden for years. Okay, Hunter Biden is certainly not an upstanding citizen. I mean, mind you, this is the guy that got kicked out of the Navy for doing drugs. All right, just to give you a little reminder there of the quality that we get out of a Biden. Okay. Devon Archer is supposed to testify today in front of the House Oversight Committee. Yesterday, the day before, the Department of Justice, as they put it, asked the judge in the case who sentenced Devon to have him start his sentence immediately, that he was to report to prison immediately. Why? Well, if he reports to prison immediately, miraculously, he can't show up on the steps of Congress to testify against Hunter and Joe, right? But they knew that wasn't going to be possible. You're not going to go, you have to report to prison today, and he goes, okay, Scotty, beam me up, and there we are, okay? But you want to talk about witness intimidation? Oh, we're ready to throw you in jail. Don't worry. We're going to make sure. Don't forget, we're going to be standing there on the courthouse steps as soon as we find you so we can put you in shackles and throw you in jail. This is what the Department of Justice is committing a crime by witness intimidation with a federal witness testifying to Congress. This is what Merrick Garland is in charge of. He's taking his walking orders from Joe Biden. Do you see the problem here? This is banana republic crap. This is third world country crap where you jail your enemies. I mean, hell, like I said, they're indicting Trump over, whether or not he put mustard or mayonnaise on his ham sandwich, okay? And Joe is trying to do anything to keep the witnesses from testifying against him and his son, because Devon Archer is going to come in and say on dozens of occasions Joe was present when Hunter was negotiating business deals and committing crimes, strong-arm tactics with China, and Joe was there. All Joe's, I don't know anything about Hunter's business deals. Devon Archer is going to blow holes in that thing with the damn shotgun. This is the justice system that we have to be ready for. Rules for thee and not for me. You can be arrested by an illegal because they're so good and you're so bad, Joe American. What are we going to do about this? I mean, I'm going to tell you this. Street justice and vigilantism is going to come into play very quickly with this. Are you going to take orders from an illegal when he pulls you over and tells you, give me your driver's license, give me your green card. Ain't got one? You have no authority. Sorry. Federal law. Federal law supersedes state law. Hate to tell you this, okay? I don't care what J.B. Pritzker does. Not that I'm planning on going to Illinois anytime soon, but good freaking luck, right? Congress, get your act together. Stop tweeting, stop talking, stop going on Fox News or wherever and yammering, and start impeaching. Start throwing this piece of shit out of our house already. Pinball out.